tell another little story that was really critical to me as this started, in this process of how all this started. Karen was conducting one of his multicultural democracy experiments. There was seven little kids in the living room. They were all playing. He was about 3 or 4 at the time. And all of a sudden, I kind of dropped into being in sync with them and kind of feeling what was happening to them. And what I heard was that the children were trying to engage one another. They were trying to talk to one another, trying to pull each other into each other's experience space. And that the way that they deflected that, and this is what was so funny to me, that when, for example, I wanted to really talk to you, and you didn't want to talk to me, that your response was, child, I know. I know was like a stiff on. Push each other off from 3 and 4 years old. Right? And it was just stunning to me how pervasive, subtle background tone that was. And what a disinvitation to try to share it. I know, but kind of like, I'm not saying that there isn't a value of it. I know at the right time, but that there was something really insidious about I know, the pervasiveness of it, and that it lacked the provisionality and the spaciousness and an openness that children or we can engage in. So, from knowers to learners, then for me meant people that are moving from a quick draw, assumption-driven, mechanical, I know, to people that are more and more open, provisional, listening, inviting, sharing, dialogical, and to summarize it all in our language, learning-oriented. Not just about a subject or into this particular situation of that, but more and more pervasively learning-oriented. And to produce environments in which people are becoming more learning-oriented, which is what I mean by learner, which may be different than the general use of the word learner, requires quite an inversion in the way that we look at the role of education, or educational material. Because whereas in the past we've kind of tacitly held the view that learners' capacities for learning, their attention span, their dexterities, deeper phenomenological processes that constitute their capacities for learning, were merely the means or utilities through which learners acquire knowledge and experience and skills, which was the objective after all. That's the reason that we're putting through this. What we start to begin to see is that if we're really trying to develop the learner's sensitivity and engagement in their own capacity, the extension of their own capacity, again, with participation, that we need to kind of have an inversion in which the subject material, the curriculum material becomes the gymnasium, the equipment, and that the intention is to exercise their capacity. That the objective isn't the subject. Or, depending on how you look at it, it's very much the subject. So again, this kind of requires us looking at, and this is what I so much love about Jerry's work in curriculum, what he calls the curriculum unit. That it's a gymnasium. Okay, we've said as curriculum designers that we think there's a value in coming to experience, know, understand, learn, be facile here, be master here. So that forms a bubble, right? That forms a gymnasium, if you will, that we want to put resources in. We don't want to condition them to have some automated, predisposed mechanical facility here. We want to create an environment full of resources in which their exercise with these resources develops a mastery here, and develops a mastery of how they can exercise themselves, because that's more relevant than the particular mastery of that bubble, of that objective. In order to do this, in order to create this kind of an environment with these qualities of responsivity, one of the things that we started to get, and I mentioned it earlier, was that in order for learners to be able to know how to differentiate how to apply these resources in this bubble, in this curriculum unit, in a way that's really allowing them to tune, if you will, almost their proprioceptive learning capacity, their ability to participate in their own learning process, then the bubble needs to be able to respond to their fluctuating meaning needs. Not the systems idea of instructional mechanics, but the moment-to-moment fluctuating meaning that are occurring in the live, real attention span of that living, learning human being. So we call that meaning. And those meanings are curiosity, uncertainty, ambiguity, different types of frustration, challenge, desire, these impulses that arguably the questions we ask with respect to facilitating the development of learners is this. If learners can't trust their own fluctuating meanings as the compass, as the system from which to orient themselves to move in these bubbles, who's learning? What's learning? You could say that habits are acquiring more habits about how to behave under certain circumstances. But where's the human engagement? Where's the human participative learner extending the capacity to be present to learn? So, and if human beings, if learners are going to learn to respond to these needs, because we see the significance of that becoming the way that they orient themselves to learning experiences, that presupposes, that requires, that necessitates that the environment is capable of pushing back or responding to them at the level that they fluctuate. If the environment can't, when they have a meaning need, when following through with it, it just dies in the environment and there's no response back, then they learn that those meanings are irrelevant. Maybe we'll circle back to that. The point here with respect to the responsibility of meanings is that in one thought experiment model that I've played with, you could say that from kindergarten through the 12th grade, if you looked at it like it was a tube or a corridor where children went down, went through the learning process, that from the time that they enter that tube till when they leave it, if all of our specific intentions in curriculum, instruction, and design were windows and doors along the side of it, that what I'm interested in is the way that the children's overall nervous system is relating to the corridor, not the windows and doors. Okay? Now, what I'm saying is, this is the point, the intention is not to be in any way critical. It's a question of resolution, of understanding, not rights or wrongs or false. That the way that education has evolved with respect to the learning system in the human being is that these meaning needs which are fluctuating in a child from the K, going through K-12, I would say that there are thousands and thousands and thousands of experiences occurring in classrooms, in the books, and in collaboration and working with people in which the nature of the experience causes a fluctuating meaning need in the individual. They're going up and down with curiosity and uncertainty and ambiguity and frustrations associated with their learning process. And at the same time that the system is systemically calling all of this oscillating meaning needs, it's circumstantially prohibiting them being acted on. So that you could say that the lesson of education, tacitly, pervasively, is that your own personal fluctuating meaning needs are irrelevant to learning. And that's untenable. We can't get to people that are going to be learners and learning oriented except through systems and environments that are starting to tune into responding to them learning how to instrument, how to learn to trust or distrust, differentiate a tangent from an authentic creative impulse, because the system is starting to respond to them.